Squiggy? What you got going on there, dude? Oh. Oh, does it make you feel refreshed? So Quackers is feeling refreshed. There's Broody Mama coming out to get her wethers all nice and wet before she goes back and gets back on her nest. She's so pretty. Look at that green sheen on her feathers. It's just so pretty. And then look at his. Green and purple. Oh my gosh. So she just surprised the crap out of me. Josie almost never asks to work her animals for fair, so this is a little different. We're actually going to be using a halter, a lamb and goat halter. This is going to help distribute pressure on his face. We're going to do this on the dairy wether because he's the one that's not very used to walking. We're going to use like a regular dog collar on the boar because the boar was worked a little bit before he got to us. So we're going to have to wait and see how this goes.
Stop right.
Don't talk easy to him. Don't talk rough to him.
I'm trying to get this on. Okay.
There you go. Hold on. Now it's time for you to get buzzed.
Okay.
You're okay. It's okay. It's okay. Now you guys see why I'm leading this one.
Buzz is a little butthole.
It's not a butthole. It's just get him when he starts going. Release pressure. Okay. There you go. Mine. I think that's it.
Hey Josie,
Yes.
how are you supposed to set up a goat?
So basically, if you want to, you would stop them like this, hold them like that. You try to get their feet sort of far away and sort of lined up, so it's like the same. And over here, you want to show the wide butt, so you can like see the back and try to line that up.
What is your goat specifically for? What are you trying to show off?
His like his muscle.
His muscle, because he's a market wether.
You hold them basically like that. Make sure they stand still. You can give them little pats, but don't go like this the whole time because the judge wants to see it. If the judge comes over here, try to switch sides like that, and then switch back over. If your animal wilds up, try to get them to calm down. Make sure it's lined up again.
Good job.
It's okay. Come on. Come on, Buck.
If this is their first time, he's
He runs like a deer. I'm not kidding. He looks like half deer, half goat.
just keep him moving, okay?
Come on. It's okay.
Surprised the heck out of us that she wanted to do that. And both of these guys did really well. So yeah, this one decided he didn't know what pressure and release meant, and this guy just wanted to be a buck and bronco. But I think they both did really well for their first time. So now Joe's making sure, since it was nice and warm out, that she's getting them some nice cool water. Good job, Joe. What'd you think of them?
So this bug right here, this skittish one, we're gonna name him Bucker. He jumped like a deer all day.
He did pretty good though.
The one he jumped like this high.
Yeah, he did good. So it's the first really warm day all spring so far. It got almost to 80 degrees. And the bees are telling me that it got warm today because they're all trying to cool off on the front porch. What they're doing right now is called bearding. And when it gets really hot sometimes, especially in the warmer months, the bees will come out and they will beard like this. And it's to help keep the hive, the internal temperature of the hive, cool. So as not to melt wax, honey, anything like that, because they really do promote circulation throughout their hives. And they're kind of saying, hey, it's a little hot in here, let's turn on the AC. Some people need to get out. So that's what they're doing, but that's called bearding. Bees are so stinking neat. There's a lot of babies, Mama. The great thing about this Premier One fencing is that it gets to move, which means these guys get to move. We're trying to push them to the water. They're like, oh God, there's water here. What do you think? You're so calm compared to Sir Quacker's over there with his posturing and huffing and hissing. This will actually, if I keep them in this area, will help me cut down and having to water them every day because that pipe runs from the house. What is this from, baby? Is this from the sump pump?
And the gutters on the back end of the house.
Yeah. So it's constant, especially right now because we're getting a lot of rain. It's the springtime, so this thing is like constantly pumping out tons of water.
And another plus, it keeps our dogs out of it.
Yeah, that one over there loves to come, and she will actually dig in here. And that's why it's so wide and spread out. She gets in there and then she promptly runs into the house. Oh, they found it. Yeah. They found it. You guys are gonna like it here, I promise. But they're already loving it. I love listening to them piddle in the water. It's not piddling. Oh, they love it so much. Now, I feel like this is a fungus that grows on seed, or I'll have to...
Which is a cedar tree.
Yeah, and you guys can see, like, it just looks weird. This is a cedar tree, and I think it's called cedar rust. A cedar rust apple or something like that. So you guys see, like, it looks like an alien. You guys see our Ross's goose still sticking around, but I've noticed his flight feathers are probably getting ready to drop. I feel like he'll probably go through molt quicker than these guys just because he's a more northern and cold hardy species. So I'm assuming he'll probably drop feathers before them. And then we'll have to wait and see. If he wants to stay here with them, that's fine. We won't push him out. But if he gets the urge to fly off and
move on,
yeah, then he's free to do it. Just want to give him a happy, nice little life here while he recovered. Look at the fuzzy face.
Attack of the Titans.
crawling under each other.
Are you perturbed? Are you perturbed? Could it be that? Are you going broody too? Oh, honey. And then this beautiful girl. She should be getting really close to having some Muscovies. So one last update to this video. And this guy witnessed it, even though he's being a total boss and working on the garden. Babe, tell him what happened to the Ross's goose.
Oh, it flew off. No longer with us.
Yeah, it flew out of the pen, which I was like, I didn't know it could, but I did notice after editing and looking back at the point where I'm like, oh, I bet he's gonna drop his feathers quicker. If you stop and look, you can see that his flight feathers were clearly in on the wing that I clipped them, and I didn't even really realize it. So this guy, after our live on Wednesday, was like, yeah, the Ross's goose got out earlier today, and he was trying to like push it back towards the pen, and it just gave him a very defiant little honk, and away it went. Like, we were both just standing there. You could barely see it because like our floodlight on this side is pretty dim, but it was on, and you just heard that whizzing of like a goose's wing, the honk, and it was gone. It took off. So I guess it was feeling better. What do you feel about that, Mark? We did, and it was here from December, very late December, like right before Christmas, and that date was April 14th that it flew off. So it was with us for about 4 full months. Actually, like December, January, February, March, April. Yeah, for like 4 full months. So it's not like it can't tell us that we didn't make sure that it was fed and recuperated, but the Ross's goose is gone. But never fear, it looks like we've got Muscovies about to hatch and another one that went broody. So I think that's gonna do it for today for our little update. There's a lot coming. there's a lot of videos coming because it's been really busy and another season of busyness is about to start here. So if you guys found yourself enjoying the video, let us know by dropping us a like, leaving us a comment, and subscribing. But until next time, guys, I can't wait to see you during our next video. Make sure that you're staying healthy out there and being kind to one another. Bye.